statistics of emergency call. Up to September 2017, Fire and Rescue Department Sarawak received a total of 5,666 emergency calls as compared with 4,058 calls recorded for the same period in 2016, which is an increase of 40% due to the rescue and special service. The 5,666 emergency calls comprise of 1,409 calls on fire outbreaks, 3,546 rescue calls, 694 calls for special service, and 17 prank calls. The number of calls on the fire outbreaks recorded in 2017 had decreased by 12% as compared with the cases recorded for the same period in 2016. The department managed to save 234 million ringgit worth of properties. However, the estimated loss recorded due to fire was 121 million ringgit, an increase of 69% as compared to 71.6 million ringgit in 2016. This marked increase is mainly due to high value content of property affected by fires. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, SCPP as one of the 4 component parties of BN Sarawak would like to strongly support Captain Abanjo of Team Tok Nang to continue Tok Nang 53 actions and principles, such as funding for the Chinese school, UEC graduate for Sarawak civil service, 90% of teachers in Sarawak are Sarawakians, English as a second official language, including resolve in Sarawak autonomy, and seen from the motion of MA63 that was passed by this August House on 9 November 2017. I am pleased to see even the honourable members from DAP reluctantly raising their hands to support the motion despite stating not supporting it in the debate. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, luckily the honourable member from DAP support the motions, as otherwise you can see how the West Malaysian DAP treated our fellow Sarawakian. During the DAP's CEC re-election on the 12th November 2017, only one Sarawakian is elected. Tengok saja. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, Captain Abanjo of Team Tok Nang not only continues Tok Nang's policy, but continues to strengthen and transforming Sarawak economy through digital economy and working towards Sarawak financial autonomy. Now, 100% Sarawak owned Bakundang, 100% Sarawak owned D-Boss, 100% Sarawak owned Petros. All these are for the young people and the future of Sarawak, as what Young Abad Berhormat CN spot during the Sarawak Pace just now. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, our honourable member from DAP always claim Penang is better, despite they are being sidelined by the West Malaysian boss. Let's compare DAP Penang government and I'm not sure they call it Pakatan Raya or Pakatan Harapan Selangor government in 2018 budget with BN Sarawak government. In terms of revenue, Sarawak has 5.52 billion, Selangor has 2.25 billion, and Penang has 504 million. In terms of overall deficit, Sarawak has 256 million, Selangor has 870 million, and Penang has 748 million. And if you look at the reserve, Sarawak has 30 billion, Selangor has 3 billion, and Penang has 1 billion. So the deficit of 748 by next year they're running out of money. In terms of total expenditures, Sarawak has 8.226 billion, Selangor has 3.12 billion, and Penang has 1.337 billion, and we spend 70% of our expenditures on developments. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, DAP has always said Malaysia bankrupt. Look like it's because Penang government running out of money, or should I say insolvency. This is not surprising, as before 20 km of roads are being built in Penang, DAP Penang government paid 209 million ringgit for consultant fees. Before the tunnel is built in Penang, DAP Penang government paid 220 million of consultant fees. DAP had always said white elephant, but in this case, no elephant to be seen. Why our honorary members from DAP Sarawak don't dare to ask Penang Chief Minister to resign or walk in the talk? Is it because our honorary member from DAP Sarawak too scared of the West Malaysia boss, or the kitten from Sarawak has given something? Datuk Ahmad Speakers, DAP Penang government only need 100 million for flood mitigation, but claim federal government doesn't allocate them funding. However, they have more than 400 million for consultancy fees for the projects that can be seen. At first, DAP opposed bring, but they now said bring is a good thing and they will continue this policy. Point U-turn number 18. At first, DAP protested strongly for a return to sugar subsidies, but now DAP agreed with the government that cheap sugar leads to higher consumption, thus is bad for the health. U-turn number 19. Before 2008, DAP has protested strongly against Gurning Drive and other land reclamation projects, but now DAP approved 6,000 acres of land reclamation project in Penang. U-turn number 20. At first, DAP protested against the Penang Outer Ring Road project, but now they are building the same road project as part of 3 main roads portions of the dodgy Penang Tunnel projects. U-turn number 21. DAP said they are against toll rate, but is now given a 30 years toll concession for Penang Tunnel project. U-turn number 22. Before 2008, DAP protested heavily against hillside and hilltop development, but since taking power, they approved more than 56 such projects between 2008 and 2015 and are now defending the hillsides and hilltop projects. Hence, not surprising on the recent landslides and sadly the loss of human lives in Penang. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, because of time constraint, I shall continue the other U-turns in the next day one session next year. What I can say is Sarawakien are not stupid. I hope the Rakyat could now clearly see the colour of DAP, reject their blaming SB brand of political to distract the Rakyat attention and hide their failure to deliver the goods to the people they represent. Very fortunately, Sarawak doesn't have UMNO culture. Unfortunately, Sarawak have DAP and DAP culture, and this is what you can see. Let's in the coming G next year, Sarawakien choose to have stronger BN Sarawak rather than West Malaysia parties. SUVB, the older Sarawakian party, has always been a loyal and faithful Sarawakian party. In conclusion, Datuk Ahmad Speaker, before I conclude, I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate and thanks Datuk Ahmad Speaker for your wisdom in ensuring that the proceeding in this August House was conducted with dignity and proper decorum. I would also like to put on record my thanks and appreciation to Yang Berhormat Tan Sri Datuk Ahmad, State Secretary of Sarawak, and all the officers from the various ministries, state and federal departments, as well as government agencies for their hard work and dedication in ensuring the smooth proceeding of this August House. My special thanks also go to our friends from the media who have provided detailed coverage throughout the sittings. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Datuk Ahmad Speaker, smiles and avoid unhappiness. Smiles and avoid being suicidal. Smiles to keep cool. Smiles to serve the rakyat. Sekian, terima kasih.